Hi, my name is Sujantra McKeever, and I'm here with Nikole Fortier, who is the director of our yoga teacher training program at Pilgrimage of the Heart Yoga. Nikole has been leading the program since 2009, leading 1 or 2 trainings per year. She has graduated over 150 students, many of whom are an integral part of our studio and studios around the world. Some have even opened their own studios. Welcome, Nikole.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. It's great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Excellent. Nikole, can you tell us a little bit about your training and background with yoga?
Yes. I was fortunate to be born into a very spiritual and loving family, and was just always tumbling and in back bends when I was a little girl, toes to my head, and just had some experiences in knowing that there was something bigger as a child, I think, as most children do. And then found my way to yoga after a rejection of all things religious and spiritual, and had a psychic moment where it was after class just knowing that that was my path. So I was able to come back to a spirituality embodied, and I found my way to an Iyengar class. That was my first class ever, and it just moved me. I knew that was where I was supposed to be. And though I've gone through different trainings in Anusara and Ashtanga yoga and Kundalini yoga, I have made my way back into that Iyengar method because it just feels to me so right. So I've been practicing for about 20 years and teaching for 18, and I'm a devotee to the practice for life. Yeah. And
being a devotee to the practice in your own day-to-day life, how do you incorporate yoga into your life?
Yeah, I just try to bring myself into this place, and then be in each present moment. So present to my child, present to whoever is in front of me, present to the world around me, present to my own heart and energy.
Because if we can become present in a posture, working on different asanas, then we can become present in our day-to-day experiences.
This is what yoga teaches, yes.
This is what yoga teaches. The teacher training program, the students learn asana, they learn pranayama, they have their own personal growth. What's your favorite part of the program?
All of it.
Yeah.
But truthfully, it would just be watching that moment where the student kind of comes up against something that is challenging to them, whether it's physically or emotionally, and they're all interrelated. But watching that moment where the courage of the heart comes up and just moves them forward, and it's just a blast to watch. You get to see like really how soulful and heartfelt people are.
And when people transcend their barriers, it's such a thrill for them, and as a teacher, I imagine it's a big thrill for you.
For everyone.
For everyone.
Everyone wins. Everyone benefits.
Everyone benefits. You've been to India, you've done different trainings that you've taken, you've seen a lot, you've read a lot. What do you think is unique about Pilgrimage of the Heart's teacher training?
One, I think we are a very sincere and heartfelt studio. I think that the energy behind the teacher training program is authentic, and I think additionally we prepare the student in those first 5 limbs with meditation and chanting and pranayama and asana. Everything is ready to set you forth into that inner journey, and so they're really prepared, more than just in teaching, because you'll be prepared to teach too, but in the final frontier,
deepening that practice and going on and on.
There you go.
What do you say to a student who's a little bit nervous about whether they're ready for the program?
I think you just have to check in with yourself and see what those nerves are coming from, because they're generally not of the heart. So just to connect into the heart and see if the time is right for you now. And you'll notice, I think a lot of people notice, there are synchronicities that align, different things align, that give them these signs that they're meant to come. So don't ignore those things. Yeah.
You have taught here over 150 people, seen them grow from a student into a teacher. Some of your graduates, you go to their classes, they're teaching here at the yoga studio. What do you see happen in a person's life? What changes in that process to go from a student into a teacher? What occurs?
I think you just come to this level of self-awareness that means that you're living in a place where you're true to yourself. And in that place, then your unique offerings and creative nature comes out, and you see, yoga's taken hold.
And what does it mean when yoga takes hold in your life?
That you are living authentically, that you are attuned to what your own beliefs are, and you're willing to look at your own beliefs.
Yeah, it's really about being conscious of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And conscious of how your effect is on others, the interconnectedness.
Right. The interconnectedness of all people. And
things.
as yogis, I think we offer a special energy into the world that the world needs.
Absolutely.
Because I notice when students come into the training program, they meet challenges, they go through challenges, they develop self-confidence, they tackle that fear of public speaking, and just that whole growth cycle. And I'd say about half of our students go on to teach, the other half just take it as a great learning experience.
Well, this practice is one of pure alignment, and in that alignment, purifying, detoxifying of anything that is not you, and in that way you become light. And as a teacher, then you can share your light and or inspire others to find theirs, because, yeah.
And do you practice asana each day on your own?
I do practice asana. It's a lot of freestyle because I have a kid, and but I do get regular, consistent practices in. And for me now, asana, absolutely, but I also make sure that I'm meditating in some way every day. So it's yoga in every day, and how I am in life, interacting with people in the world, with myself.
And in the meditation part of the program, which I also teach,
which is great.
And you're always reinforcing it. We teach students get the experience of meditation. They may not continue, may not be their core practice, but it's so great to get that exposure.
Yeah, you do a really phenomenal chakra meditation,
Right.
which is an inner journey, to be sure. Many people come out completely committed to meditation after our program, and I'm proud of that aspect of our program, an emphasis on meditation.
It's a big step in someone's life to learn to
It's the
quiet
next
their
step.
mind.
The next step.
Well, we're doing everything we can, Nikole, to help people along that journey.
We sure are.
Good job. Power that. All right. This is Sujantra with Pilgrimage of the Heart Yoga. Thanks a lot, and look forward to seeing you at the teacher training.